Yes,
doubt?
ma'am.
Yes.
Ma'am, I was having a doubt in the last lecture.
Yeah, what doubt?
You can show that one, the PDF.
PDF. Can you tell me which question or which?
Child and I'll check my notebook.
Okay, these are the terms. I think you don't have any doubt in the terms. Theorem.
Yes, ma'am. In theorem two, just a little bit of.
Conversion of theorem 1, that is if the angles subtended by the chord of a circle at the center are equal, then the chords are equal. This one?
Yeah.
Okay. So the first theorem is, the main theorem is that equal chords of the circle subtend equal angles at the center. Okay. Now the converse was what? If the angles subtended by the chord of a circle at the center are equal, then the chords are equal. Okay. So what we are going to do here, you can see chords. Okay, there are two chords, AB and CD. Okay, and we have to prove that the chords are equal. Okay, AB and CD are equal. Okay, but what
Okay,
is
ma'am.
given here? That the chords are all, that the angles are equal. Okay, that the angles that the chords are subtending at the center, that is
Hmm.
equal. So we know that AOB is equal to
CMB.
DOC. Okay,
Hmm.
understood? And if
Yeah.
in these two triangle you see AO and OB, OC, OD, all these are radius of the circle. These are
Okay.
radius of the circle. Yes or no?
Yes, ma'am.
Okay, so AO will be equal to CO and BO will be equal to DO. Okay, because they are radius of the circle. And this angle AOB equal to COD. Okay, because it is given. So we have already got SAS criteria. So from SAS criteria, the triangle AOB is congruent to COD. Okay, and since both the triangles are congruent, so we can say from CPCT that AB is equal to CD. Understood, Shizana?
Understood, ma'am. No, understood.
Okay, so we have studied these two theorems, and here also we have studied two theorems. What are the theorems? That the perpendicular drawn from the center of the circle, the perpendicular from the center of the circle to a chord, okay, bisect the chord, okay, and the converse, the line drawn through the center of a circle to bisect the chord is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, so if we are drawing a line from center to a chord that is bisecting the chord, that means if the line is perpendicular to the chord. Okay, now we are going to see problem based on these theorems. Okay, the two theorems that we have just now, I have just revised. Okay, so one of the problem here, let's copy. Okay, so what is written here? The radius of a circle is 13 centimeter and the length of one of its chord is 10 centimeter. Find the distance of the chord from the center. Now, generally what we are going to do to solve these types of problem, we are going to use the Pythagoras theorem. How? Let's see. I'm drawing a big circle. Okay, this is a circle. Now the radius of the circle is 13 centimeter. It is 13 centimeter. Okay, and the length of one of its chord is 10 centimeter. For example, I'm taking chord AB, which is 10 centimeter. Okay, and this is the center O, because with this is a radius I'm taking. Find the distance of the chord from the center. So what is the distance from the chord to the center? This is the distance. Okay, the perpendicular distance. So we need to find out the distance from the chord to the center. So what we are going to do in construction, we are going to draw a perpendicular line from center to AB, which meets line AB at M. Okay, so or you can say that draw OM perpendicular to AB. Okay, now from theorem we know that see, on a chord, if we are going to draw a perpendicular line, we have studied in a theorem, then that perpendicular will bisect the chord. Yes or no? Okay, so from theorem, AM is equal to MB. Okay, so which will be equal to 10 by 2, which will be equal to 5. Okay, understood? So AM is equal to 5 centimeter, and we already know that OA is equal to, that is, so from Pythagoras theorem.
Ma'am, AO square minus AM square.
Yes, very good. AO square is equal to OM square plus AM square. So which is equal to, we need to find out OM. So OM square will be equal to, or you can say just OM, Directly we can write.
Ma'am, root 169 minus 25.
Yeah. OM will be equal to OA square
Ma'am,
minus.
answer is 12 centimeters.
So OM is equal to root OA 13 square minus 5 square. What is your answer you saying?
12 centimeters. 169 minus 25.
160. Yeah, 169 it will be there, and 25 which will be equal
And
to.
144, which will be equal to 12.
So 12 centimeter is your is the distance from the cord to the center. Okay, understood? Now
Yes, ma'am,
similarly,
understand.
you can do, you can try this. It is little different, but your concept remains the same. So try to do it. In next class, you will be having your previous chapter test also. Okay, test. Okay, so the question is wait, the radius of a circle is, which does not get copied. Okay, two circle of radius 10 centimeter and say 8 centimeter intersect, and the length of the common chord is 12 meter. Okay, find the distance between the centers. So how we are going to draw the diagram of this? See, first of all, it is telling two circles of radius 10 centimeter, 8 centimeter intersect, and the length of the common chord is 12. So first of all, we need to draw two circles that are intersecting each other. So it is one circle and this one is the other circle. Okay, they are intersecting each other. Now, the length of the common chord is 12 centimeter. So I'm drawing a common chord. This is of 12 centimeter. Okay, and you can name it anything. And what else? Radius. You can say this is in center O, and this you can take as O dash because they are different center. I'm joining this. Okay, so what is the 10 centimeter, 8 centimeter, 12 centimeters the chord? Okay, so I'm naming it the same name here. This is L where the line is meeting, and this is PQ I'm taking. Okay, radius of one circle is 10 centimeter. Okay, so I'm taking this as 10 centimeter, for example, and radius of another circle is 8 centimeter. This is 8 centimeter. Okay, and this is, and the length of the common chord is 12 meter. Okay, length of common chord. So PQ is the common chord I'm taking. Okay, so now try to solve this question. How you are going to do?
Ma'am, can you just explain the question once again?
Yeah, okay. See, you have two circles, okay? They are touching each other, okay? One of
Yes,
the
ma'am.
circle radius is 10 centimeter, okay? As you can see in the diagram. And other circle radius is 8 centimeter, okay? Which are centimeter intersects and okay. And both the circles are touching each other. They are intersecting somewhere, okay? And the chord is common, one of the common chord is of length 12 meter. Okay, so PQ is the common chord that I have drawn. Okay, because that chord should be on both the circle. Okay, so this is the region where we can draw a chord. Okay, so common chord is PQ. I have taken, find the distance between their center. So we need to find out O dash. Okay, so if you need to find out the distance, so since PQ is the what? PQ is the chord, and we know that distance, this O, from the center, if you are going to draw a line on a chord, it will be what?
But ma'am, repeat.
We will be taking a perpendicular. Okay, from center we will be draw for the line that will draw on the chord, that will be perpendicular. Okay, so OL will be perpendicular to PQ, and similarly O dash L will also be perpendicular to PQ. Okay, therefore PL will be equal to
PQ.
LQ, na?
LQ, sorry, LQ.
Okay, and from this also same. Okay, so now if you take one of the triangle, okay, the above one, okay, I'm writing the triangle in triangle OLP. Okay, OLP. I can use different color. This OLP, ये वाला triangle. ठीक है? If you're taking this triangle, and the next triangle that I can take is this one. Okay, so first you go for OLP. For OLP, OP square is equal to PL square plus OL square. Yes, and we need to find out OL radius. Okay, the O dash निकालना है ना, तो OL plus LO dash will give you O
Ma'am,
dash. Okay.
PL will be on PQ by 2, which is 6 centimeter. 6 meters, sorry.
Okay. So OL will be root
PL
10 square
square
minus this whole was what? 12,
was,
na?
yes,
Be
ma'am.
6. Sorry, we can write PL will be half of PQ is equal to 6 centimeter. Mention it. So it will be what? 100 upon
100 minus
30.
36.
So it will be equal to 64, which is equal to 8 centimeter.
Okay.
Okay, now in triangle, you can go in triangle. In triangle, what is this? P, or you can say O dash LP. In O dash LP, same thing you will be following. So O dash L will be equal to what is there, but this time it will be 8 square
8
minus
square.
square, which will be 64 square minus
36.
36, not 64, so it will be 66. Okay, which will be equal to, I think the answer will be in points 5.29 centimeter. Okay,
28.
O dash will be equal to OL plus O dash L, which will be equal to 8 plus 5.29, 13.29 centimeter. Any doubt in this?
No, ma'am.
If you have understood the diagram properly now, she'll not face the doubt. Okay, and the
Okay.
concept. Okay, see, I have applied the same theorem that we have just now we have studied, that the perpendicular drawn from the center to the chord bisect the chord. Okay, we knew the radius of the circle, both the circle. Okay, and we know the chord, the length of the chord. Okay, when we have drawn the perpendicular from center to the chord that bisected the chord, and by Pythagoras, applying the Pythagoras theorem, we have find out the distance between the chord and the center. Okay, and by joining both the distance from the chord and center in both the circle, we have find out the distance between the two circles. Okay, the distance between the two center of the circle actually. Okay, any doubt? Advika, Shazan, Arham?
No, ma'am.
So let us give it a try now. Give it a try to this question. Just try to do this question. Okay. First, draw the diagram. Okay. What I can do, I can help it. Okay. I'm giving you 1 minute to draw the diagram also, and then I will draw the diagram. Okay. So that you can try. Okay. Because in geometry, if you have drawn that, if the diagram is not mentioned and you have drawn the diagram also correct now, so your 40% problem is solved then and there. Okay, because sometimes we are not able to draw the correct diagram only. So if we are not drawing the correct diagram, you have not understood, so the whole process will go wrong. Okay, so your first step is where diagram is not mentioned, so you need to draw the diagram. So first try to give 1 minute to draw your diagram, and then I will draw it. Got any idea?
Ma'am, I drew the half the diagram.
Okay.
I'm
So
drawing.
start. See, we have a circle. First of all, we need to draw a circle. Okay, now it is saying that AB and CD are two chords. So we have two chords, AB and CD of a circle, such that AB is equal to 6 centimeter, CD is equal to 12 centimeter. So in a circle, you have to remember the chord which is smaller, it is away from the center. Okay, and the chord which is greater, it is near to the center. Okay, so if I'm marking it center here, so the chord CD will be near to the center and chord AB will be away from the center. Now it is also written, mentioned one thing, that AB is parallel to CD.
530 CD.
Okay, so I'm drawing CD here. Okay, and I'm drawing AB here. Okay, now since they are parallel. Okay, now what else? AB, the distance between AB and CD is 3 centimeter. This distance is 3 centimeter. Okay, find the radius of the circle. Now, if you see that this is also the radius of the circle and this is also the radius of the circle. Yes or no? They all the red colors are radius of the circle only. Okay, and this value is what? AB and CD should define the radius of the circle. This was how much? AB was 6 centimeter. Okay, and this was 12 centimeter. Where I should write 12 centimeter. Okay, find the radius. You need to find out the radius of the circle. So how we can find the radius of the circle? Okay, so here actually this diagram is very small. Okay, let me draw a more bigger one so I can clearly explain you. ED and EB. Okay. Now, what is given here? That this distance is 3 centimeter. Okay, and this distance is 6 centimeter, and this distance is 12 centimeter. Okay. Now, what you are going to do? We are going to draw this a perpendicular line. Okay. If you draw a perpendicular line from O, if you are going to draw a perpendicular line from O to this whole line, okay. So what I can say, this whole perpendicular line is I am marking it as M, okay, and you can mark it as Q somewhere here, okay, CD, okay. So we know the value of OM, but we don't know the value of OQ, okay. So we can take it as X. Okay, whenever we don't know the value, we take it as X. Yes or no? Now, any idea how you're going to solve this? Okay, now keep this diagram in your mind. Okay, now in triangle OQC, OQC triangle को आप देखो, OQC triangle कौन सा है? ये OQC, this triangle I'm talking about. ठीक है, अगर आप इस triangle को देखोगे, so in triangle OQC, OC square, OC is the radius. Okay, so OC square is equal to OQ square plus CQ square. Okay, so which is equal to, this is X square plus 12 half, because we are taking a perpendicular OM, so it will be 6 square. Yes or no? Any doubt? And this will be R square. So R square is equal to X square plus 6 square. Okay, now similarly, in triangle, I'm taking different color here only. Triangle OMA. OMA. Which one is OMA? This one. This one is OMA. Okay. In triangle OMA, OA square is equal to OM square plus AM square. Okay. So OA square is again radius, and OM square is what? X plus 3 square plus AM square will be what? AM square will be 3 square. Okay, so as you can see from equation first and second, both are equal to radius. So we can write this or not, that X square plus 6 square is equal to X plus 3 whole square plus 3 square. Yes or no? Say something. Okay. So it will be 6 square plus X square is equal to, you'll open that. So A square plus B square plus, okay. So X square will be cancelled. Okay. So what we are having, we'll keep the X on one side. So if we are going to keep the X on one side, so X is equal to, I'm directly doing, okay, 36 minus 18 upon 6. Yes, am I correct? Which implies, wait, dividing out. X is your 3 centimeter. So what we needed to find out? We needed to find out radius. Okay, so radius is R square. So R square is equal to what? In any of the equation, you can keep the value, that is X square plus 6 square. Yes or no? So X 3 square, 3 3 is a 9 plus 36. So it will be equal to 45. R square is equal to, wait, yeah, R square is equal to 45, but we needed only R, so R will be root 45. You can find out this value, root 45 value. Okay, any doubt here?
No, ma'am, it's clear.
Okay, find out the exact value of root 45, and then now circle passing through 3 points. Okay, circle passing through 3 points. So before that, we'll take a single point. Okay, so if there is a single point, so how many circles can be drawn from a single point? Infinite circles can be drawn. Okay, from single point, there are so many circles can be drawn. We can keep on drawing that are passing from a single point. Okay, now if I'm having 2 points, how many circles can be drawn? Again, infinite circles can be drawn. Sorry, I'm taking these 2 points. These 2 are points. Okay, again, there are so many circles that will be keep on. We can design from these 2 points. Okay, but if I say that there are 3 points, three collinear points. So what are collinear points? The points that lie in a line. Yes or no? 3 points that lie in a line A, B, C. Okay. So how many circles are going to pass from these 3 points? Zero circles. No circle can pass from all the 3 points. Okay. They can pass from the 2 points only. Okay. So the third point will either lie inside the circle or outside the circle. Okay. Yes or no? This line is a diameter. If you can take that AB is from passing to the center, so it will dance. So I'm I'm saying that the point should be on a circle. Okay. If okay, so it cannot. So third point is going to lie if I'm drawing taking AB. Okay. So it the C is lying outside the circle. Maybe that C can lie. B can lie inside the circle. Okay, the third point is going to lie somewhere inside or outside, but it will not lie on a circle. Okay, but if we have three non-collinear points, if we are going to have three non-collinear points, A, B, C, now understand this, okay? So if we are having three non-collinear points, so what we are going to do, we are going to join them. We are going to join these 2 points. These two. Now what we have to do, we have to draw the perpendicular bisector of both the lines. So how we draw the perpendicular bisector? We are going to keep the protector here, sorry, here, and okay, like this only we draw now. So whatever you do, you have to draw a perpendicular bisector. This is a that we draw. Okay. Now, where the perpendicular bisector of both the line meets, that will be the center. Okay, because that will be the from that point, all the points will be equidistant. Okay, it will be equidistant. So this will be equidistant. This will be equidistant. This will be equidistant. Okay, and then we are going to draw the circle. So that circle will pass from all the 3 points, but the point should be non-collinear. Yes, Arham, you were saying something. So understood, Shazan, Advika.
Yes.
Okay, so for the 3 points, again, I will tell you here. Okay, if you are having 3 points, okay, anywhere, but they should be non-collinear, A, B, C. Okay, so you are going to draw the perpendicular bisector of both the lines. Okay, AB perpendicular bisector. For example, I'll show you this diagram. Okay, yeah, of course, Aram. Okay, see, these are the three non-collinear points A, B, C. Okay, so if you are taking A of both the lines from both the points, for both the lines, you are going to draw the perpendicular bisector. For AB, the perpendicular bisector is PQ. Okay, and for CB, the perpendicular bisector is RS, and they are meeting at this point O. Okay, and this will be the center. This will be from this point, all the points are equidistant. Okay, see here, I'll mark it here. O is the point which is an equidistance from point A, B, and C, because every point on the perpendicular bisector of a line segment is equidistant from its end point. Okay, so if you are going to draw a circle taking OA as the center, so that will pass from all the other points also. Okay, you are going to try this after your class. Okay, take any three non-collinear points on your paper. Okay, एक थोड़ा दूर डिस्टेंस पे आप लेना है, any 3 points. Okay, take a compass. Okay, and draw the bisector of the line for both the lines. Okay, and then where the both the bisector meet, take it as a center, and any OA or OB or OC, any distance, you can take it as a radius, and then draw a circle and check that all the circle is passing from all the 3 points or not. In the next class, I will ask. Okay, do this activity. Understood? Okay. Now the theorem. Okay, now same is on the theorem. Okay, what we are going to see here in the theorem, that there is only one and only one circle that is passing through all the given non-collinear, through three given non-collinear points. Okay, so if there are three non-collinear points, then only one circle will be there that will be passing from all the 3 points. Okay, understood? From 2 points, you can draw again infinite. From single point, so you can draw infinite circles. Okay, but from three non-collinear points, only one circle will be there that will be passing from all the 3 points. Okay, so for here, how we are going to drive? Same thing. the process that we did, we draw the line bisector, okay, and then we join. So we have taken O as a center, and then we have drawn a circle, okay. Now what we are going to do, we have to show that only we have to show that it is passing from all the 3 points, okay. So we are going to join this OA, OB, and OC, okay. We have joined OA, OB, and OC, and after joining, see in the triangle OBM, this triangle OBM, okay. So we have to prove that OB is equal to OC, and similarly we will prove that OA is equal to OB, okay. So in this triangle, if you there are two triangles, we have to prove it congruent, okay. OMB in triangle OMB and OMC, in both these two triangles, see OMB and in triangle OMC, OM is common. OM is common. We did not, 1 point we already have, and since it is perpendicular, this the line is the angle by line bisector, so it will be perpendicular line. So this will be 90 degree on both the side. Okay, so OMB and OMC is equal to 90 degree, and BM is equal to MC, because the bisector from the center to the chord bisects the line, okay, and we have already drawn the bisector, so it will be line bisector, so it will be OBM will be equal to CM, okay. So we have what from SAS, both the triangles are congruent, so OC will be equal to OM, understood. OC is equal to OM. Shazan and Aram, have you understood? Now the same process we are going to apply in this triangle. Okay. Here also the same process in both the triangle, that see AN will be equal to NB, because ON is the bisector of the line. Okay. And ON is common, and this angle is equal to 90 degree in both. Okay. So these two triangles are also congruent, and OB is equal to ON. And we have already seen that OB is equal to OC. So OA is equal to OB is equal to OC. Okay. And which is equal to the radius of the circle. Okay. Now we have to prove that what? We have to prove that from all these 3 points, only a single circle can pass. Okay. So what we have seen, OA is a radius which passes with center O passing through the non-collinear points A, B, C. Okay. Now, if possible, what we can do, we'll assume that there is another circle. Okay, so if another circle is there, so there will be an O, center will be O dash and radius will be R dash. Okay, suppose if possible there is another circle passing through the point ABC whose center is O dash and radius is R dash. This we are assuming. Okay, generally how we prove in such cases, we contradict, okay, and then we prove. Okay, so if O dash is there, then when the two lines, these 3 points A, B, C, when you are drawing the bisector, so this both the lines bisector should meet somewhere, टू प्लेसेस. दिस वाज ओ, ये एक ओ पे आपने प्रूफ कर लिया है, ठीक है. अभी हमको क्या करना है कि एक सेकंड सर्कल है जो पास कर रहा है तीनों पॉइंट से. ओके, सो दैट मींस there should be an another center and another radius, so these two lines should pass from any other these 2 points should these two lines, the bisector of both the lines should meet at some other point also, but they can meet, I don't think so they can meet. Okay, so they are going to meet at single point. Okay, so there it contradicts. Okay, since O dash will lie on DP and EO, O dash will be the point of intersection of DP and EQ, but two different line segments cannot intersect at more than one point. Okay, two lines cannot intersect at more than one line. That means O dash and O is same. Okay, they are coincident, they are on the same. Okay, so R and R dash is also equal, so there is one and only one circle that can pass through all the three non-collinear points ABC. Understood? Any doubt in this? If you have any doubt, I can explain again. Okay, go through this. If before the next class you feel like that there is doubt, we'll go through this again. Okay, so it's almost time, so you can start with your assignment. Let me check. Okay, we'll just quickly discuss this so that this core topic will also be complete. Okay, so we have already seen from this theorem that from three non-collinear points, that only one circle will be passing. Remember this. And yes, when we are going to join all the 3 points, then it will form a triangle. Okay, and for which the circle called circumcircle and the radius of the center circumcenter is. Okay, now given an arc say PQ of a circle, एक arc आपको दी गई है PQ, आपको सिर्फ एक arc दे दिया गया है PQ. Okay, now what it is said that you have to draw the complete circle. Okay, you have to draw the complete circle. So what we are going to take, we are taking R as a point. We are joining PR and RQ because these are 3 points. We have got 3 points. We'll draw the bisector. Okay, where the bisector will meet. Okay, that will be the center O, and this will take a radius, and then we will draw a circle. Understood? Again, I'm explaining. Here only I will explain. Okay, it is given you an arc. कोई भी आपको arc दी हुई है PQ. Okay, and it is asking you to draw a complete circle. How can you draw a complete circle with an arc? Okay, how will you be taking the center? So what we are going to do, we are going to take an extra point R on this R, and we are going to join PR and RQ, and then we'll draw the bisector of both the lines PR and RQ, and where the bisectors meet, that will name it O, and we'll take this as a center, this as a center, OQ or OP or this OR, and then we will draw a circle. Understood? Adham Shazan.
Yes, fine, I got it.
Okay. So we are stopping here only.